Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the 11th episode of Fire Force. Previous episode, we got left off on a crazy reveal, which I think a lot of us saw coming. I was calling it since like episode 2, I think it was. Maybe episode 1, I don't even remember. But Sho is working for the Evangelist. I don't think he's like the leader of them, but I think he's like the leader of like a subgroup of them. He was like the leader of these knights or something. So obviously they're working under the evangelists. So we have that, but also we had like all of the companies meet for the first time in the previous episode to discuss all of these matters and like the Adola burst and protecting Shinra. Well, that's what the Giovanni guy brought up, and Giovanni caught my attention, and the Company 7 captain caught my attention. I think his name was like Benny Maru Shinmon, I believe that's what his name was. So those two definitely caught my attention. I feel like we definitely have to keep our eyes on those two. But yeah, we're gonna get into this episode and see what we got. Everyone kind of have to cherish it while we can, because after this, Fire Force is going on a 2 week break, which kind of sucks, but nothing we can really do about it. So we'll be without Fire Force for 2 weeks after this one. So let's get into this 11th episode and see what we got. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, play. So we got the white clad, the evangelist, show. We got a lot going on. How's it at the eighth cave to be? We know what the purpose of the eighth is, but I guess we never really learned how they came together. You got to do it. I'm not doing it. You do it. Everyone attentively looking on. Solar year 195. Are they gonna make like a whole episode out of this? Not that I really mind that. I actually would like that, prefer that, but younger Hinawa. Oh, well, okay. So I guess they are gonna spend a good chunk of the episode focused on that. Maybe not the whole episode, but I respect that. I respect that. If they are gonna even spend half an episode on it, because it is important. Because this is the company our main characters are in. Didn't it? I can't wait till they take on this thing. This is gonna be wild. Here we go. Flashback time, backstory time of the 8th. Oh, look. So it's not like that long ago, but we got like younger Maki here. Is this Obi? See, it doesn't even like really look. I don't think it's Obi. Because that don't even really like this. Look, obviously it's Hanawa, but like that doesn't even look like Obi if this is Obi. We got to see a little younger Maki. At this point, she had a long way to go. We see how she is now. She still even has work to do. It could get better. Jeez. He now isn't like this. He now isn't this this way now. I mean, he still has a little bit of that there, but okay. So this isn't Obi, obviously. This is what's his name, Tojo. It's a gun. It's still a gun. That's yeah. That's the response you'd expect. Right, yeah, yeah. He's not. He really. I mean, we see how he is now, but remember when we first introduced to him, I was like, okay, this guy's cold as hell. But like, we see how he is now. He wasn't totally like this. But this is why it's a flashback. We can kind of see the change in his character through this little bit. Oh shit! It just happened out of the blue like that? Wow. Just like so randomly. It was like, is he gonna take hit? Jeez. Damn. He hesitated. He couldn't do it. But just like that though, he was thinking about like taking his gun and shooting him with his gun. That's what I was about to say, but I wasn't really sure. So does he still have? I think he still has that gun to this day. And we know he like dual wields like it sometimes. So it has to be hit maybe his own and then Tojo's. There's Obi. Obi looks the same about. So this is kind of what inspired like Hinawa from what happened to his right, pretty much right hand man. Points. It shouldn't be about points. Like that's you know, Obi's thinking the same thing. Hinawa as well. Like some do it for actually caring, and then there's those that don't really give a crap, but only for their own benefit, whether it's with these points or with whatever wanting praise or recognition. And he now is obviously also inspired, noticed Obi. So they went by a point system because we haven't saw. I don't think we've had a point system mentioned, so they must have got rid of that. This is Obi wasn't even a part of the company then. He was just like a regular firefighter. The truth, man. Obi is This is why we love Obi. So we kind of see he now came from the armed forces. Obi was just a firefighter. This is where they first like worked together for the first time. He says, "Fuck this tape." Excuse my language, but wow. Like screw the punishment. Like yeah, this is worth it if we can put this man to rest. Couldn't even shoot him with my own gun. It's not about whether or not I believe in God. Right. Like a gun, like baptized or not, it's still a gun. Like, yo, dealing with these infernals here and these people. Like, doesn't matter if you believe in God or believe in whatever religion or not, right? If you do or not, like, it's kind of the same concept. Latom. Tojo, Obi, the comparison there, yeah, because Tojo said kind of the same thing. He's not a totally cold person. That he's a kind person. This is where the duo was formed for the first time. I like that they're going into this, man. I really like it. I was not expecting it, to be honest. At least after what we had previous episode. Hey, let's start our own company. You're the king. Yeah. Let's start some. We're starting it. You're gonna be my first man. Right. Yo, love it. The classic glasses. That really wasn't that long ago. It was only what 2 years ago, 2 or so years ago. Okay. Oh, never mind. So this is still in the past. I thought they went back to the present, but so about 2 years or so passed from where we just were. Maki. Maki. That's how Maki came to be to get in. A meat shield, but he now actually said those things and he meant it. Yeah, yeah. Aw. That's what's up. That's why we love the eighth. That's why the eighth is the best. The best company. There's no debate. No debate for that. Their first gig. Iris is there. Unfamiliar Red Cross. This is like one of their first encounter, really, their first gig, and they noticed something. The seventh jurisdiction, which is Benny Maru. Oh man, we get more Benny Maru. They said he was the strongest. Didn't they say he was the strongest? Like even stronger than Burns. Like he's the strongest captain out of any of them. Like the strongest, just soldier in general. That's saying a lot, dude. So I want to actually see some of this. The people love him apparently. He's like well known. Jeez, ruthless. Sagamiya Conroe, third generation. Okay, so this guy's pretty legit. Definitely. we're already here. Buzz off. Buzz off. Man, they came here with the quickness. Zero interest in it. Trying to look out for your people, if anything, yeah. Yeah, that's true. He hasn't saw it happen, but but they've saw it themselves. Some of them have. Man, he's played a little tough here. Is Shinra like about to call him out, try to challenge him or something, or want to see some stuff from him? Shinra, you remember what happened with like Birds and that? Like you're probably if he's better stronger than Birds, like oh. Oh, this just got interrupted. Well, we still might get to see some of what he's made of. Oh, that guy. He was, yeah, he did. They literally were just talking, or he just like said something to him. Whoa, wait, what are they doing? This is their whole thing, I guess. Oh, yo, I guess that's the way to do it. What, the homes, they mean nothing like to you, like. Dude, these effects, man. Holy shit. Wow. Look how he's flying, bro. Yo, this guy is legit. He just has so much, like, I don't know. It's not even like graceful. It's just like he knows he's the shit kind of thing, you know? Like how he does this. Like they're all right with having to rebuild the houses, I guess. Like you can use both third generation. You can use third generation and second generation abilities. That's pretty wild. A compound fire soldier. I think that's the first we've saw of that, right? That's a first. Wow. Jeez. All he did, bam. Didn't even need like a weapon or any, like or anything. Like ah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's too rough. Well, oh, I mean, okay, she was referring to like the whole block, the houses and what. It's definitely a unique way, different way than anything else we saw. I thought she was like specifically talking about like how she just ended him there, but the demolishing king of Asakusa. Before the final moments there, we saw like he obviously cares, like he cared for the man. He's not like extremely like cold-hearted or anything like that. I like him though. I really do like him, and I need more. Like I think we will get more. Definitely, you know. Um, so two, it kind of split it up obviously with this one. The first half, more first half of the episode really focused on the past of the eighth with Obi, Hinawa, just the origins of the eighth, and I really like that they went into that and showed that really where it all started, how it formed, kind of just like I don't, kind of a coincidence, right? Like you would say, it's not like Hinawa was trying to just start it, and then reached out was just trying to reach out to people for it. Like it was just kind of like a chance encounter. His buddy Tojo turned into a infernal, that whole thing happened, and then he ends up bumping into Obi and he hears and sees Obi talking and taking action, that kind of inspired him. So it was kind of the mixture of obviously what happened with Tojo, then him seeing Obi and how he was, and obviously we saw how Obi is, we know how he is now, but like that, really just a chance encounter coincidence how the eighth all started, and I really like and appreciate that they went into that more, actually showing us where and when it did happen, and like how Maki joined Iris, and then obviously where we're at now. So there was that, and then also the Benimaru stuff, which he's a compound fire soldier. Like I said, I think that's a first for the series. Our first compound fire soldier. He can combine second and third generation powers, which is pretty cool to say the least. And this probably wasn't even like this wasn't even a good, I guess, test or example of his power. And he made his he made a spectacle out of it here with what we saw. But that was probably like maybe like this much of his actual full extent of his power, Because they say he's the mightiest fire soldier. He's the strongest of all the captains, like even stronger than Burns. Like, man, I like him though. I really do from what we got from him so far, and I think I will probably end up liking him even more as we continue on with this series. So all around, how they split it up in this episode, with the first half and the second half, I liked it. I liked it, man. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode of Fire Force. I'll see you guys again for Fire Force in what 3 weeks? Because 2 week break, like I mentioned before. So yeah, gonna be a bit for more Fire Force. It's gonna suck. It's definitely gonna suck, but I guess it'll make Fridays less busy if I can find any positive out of it, So yeah, that about does it. I'll see you all in the next video, in the next reaction. Peace out, everyone.